Good day from WA. Hi, this is Julie. Welcome to my channel. Today it is time for Margarete Miller's weekly collage assignment. We're up to week number 46. This is the book I've been working in, an altered children's book, Christopher the Cat. So these are the pages I've completed so far. There's a video for each of these pages if you want to check out those. They'll also be in the playlist. If you're unfamiliar with Margarete Miller, Margarete has a YouTube channel, website and Etsy shop. But what she does is creates a planner which you can use as a weekly planner or daily planner. It's like a double page for each week, and she suggests that you can collage on one side, and she provides prompts for us to follow. So she provides 5 prompts for each week plus a bonus. The prompts for this week are an animal with long ears, something that starts with M, something that came in the mail, a leaf or leaves, bubbles, and the bonus is a watch or a clock, which you can, if you don't like or don't have some of the one of the items, you can switch that one out and put in the bonus, or you can just put all of them in. You can have multiples. You can basically do whatever you like. It is not meant to be a strict list. It is meant to be prompts for you to get you sort of going with your collage. All of these collages, I can guarantee you, I would never have thought of and never done if I didn't have these prompts to get me started. So it's a great way to start your creativity, use up your stash, have some fun, join in with the community that's doing the Margarete Miller challenge, and yeah, I think all of us who are doing it are really enjoying it. So that was last week's, the ice skating people. And I meant to look for a picture of Jamie in tartan to put in that little blank spot. Hopefully I'll remember. Okay, so we're going to start with, it's getting quite big, but I'm hoping I can finish this book, continue to use this book by the end of the year, I'm hoping. What I'm going to start with is something that starts with M. I'm going to have mountains. So because I have this picture, almost all my pictures, in fact, yes, all except the bubbles, were already in my baskets. My baskets are so full of images and things that I've prepared, mostly for Margarete Miller, and they're not used. You know, for example, these are some of the possibilities that I pull out. So these all came from my basket. So these are all things that could have been used today, but I think they're the ones that John West rejects. So what I'm going to do is put this down, and then we've got Christopher covered up, and we've got M done. So let's start with that. I'm going to be inking this one just to give it a bit of interest. I'm not too sure about this one, I have to say, but my main focal image I've had out for I think 3 or 4 weeks. Something with long ears that I saw as soon as I saw it. That's the thing, if you see images while you're looking for other images that you think, oh yes, that's coming up, if you look ahead, it's quite handy to pull them out now, because when you go back to find them, you can't find them. Now I know there's a clock somewhere in my stash. In one of my magazines, I remember seeing a big clock recently and thinking, oh, that's going to be handy, but I didn't know when the clock was coming. I just kind of thought, well, you know, there'll be one day. So I didn't pull it out, but now I can't find it. So I think it's a good idea to get them out when you find them. Okay, I'm just going to snip this off because it's going to annoy me. There we go. Tidied that up. Okay, because the picture is quite vintage looking, I'm also going to, I might just give it an even border all the way around. So I'm going to snip a tiny bit off the edge, just so that and it's too close to the center anyway. So we're going to snip it off here. Back in a sec. Okay, so I snipped that off and have glued that down. Now I had to print out bubbles. I couldn't think where I had any bubbles whatsoever. So I've got, oh, that's weird. Why would it print that in the middle of my picture? Strange. I don't know. Let's cut it off at that line. I'm not sure that I'm going to put bubbles in the sky, so I printed out some blue. or whether I'm going to have some green bubbles in the bottom. So I get some of these images from Canva, where I make my thumbnails, and I just find that's the easiest. I've paid for the full price of the program, so I might as well use the images that they give us rather than worry about copyright and you know, using images I'm not allowed to use. So I tend to use Canva if I can. And they have photographic, they have graphic versions. I didn't even look at the graphics versions because of the photographic background. I'll go with half my pictures are photographic and half are not, but it'll be alright. So I'm just going to cut these out. I have no clue which ones I want to use. I quite like those big bubbles. Let's just cut that out. All right. So we have a choice of bubbles, plenty of bubbles. Let's move this across a bit. So yeah, I don't know whether that's going to work or not. I think it's probably going to look better having some green bubbles down here. I think that will be where I will go with that. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's cut that off there so that that's going there. Bubbles. I actually wanted kind of like a pipe with bubbles coming out, but I couldn't find what I wanted. I couldn't find the image that was in my head. I had this for a clock, but I don't know if I don't think I'm using that one. I had something else. I'll have this one. This one's in the antiquarian sticker book, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I can get this one to work, so that's just going to go here as a maybe. So, but I got this one. This one I cut out ages ago. It's backwards. It was a whole page was backwards. It was a vintage page, and everything in the picture was, it was like from an old, I don't know, an old magazine or something, and everything was backwards. All the words, the tills, the money, and the clock. So, well, it's 1 hour backwards. I thought it was supposed to be reversed. It doesn't look reversed to me. It's just switched by 1 hour. Okay, weird. It's kind of going up there as though it might be the sun. Let's ink things as we go. Get rid of any cutting white edges. I don't know where that image came from. It's been in my basket a while. I don't know if I cut it out for whether we've had M before or not, or maybe I cut it out for something cold. Oh, yeah, I might do it upside down. Anyway, it's been at the bottom of the tray for quite some time. Okay, so that's bubbles, a clock, and mountains. So we've already got 3. I can put those aside. Now I've got bubbles for if ever we need bubbles again. I just keep them in my basket. It's handy to have them already cut out because, as I say, almost all my images are already cut out, already in my trays, which made it a lot quicker to find things this week. What's next? Where's the list? How can I lose the list? There's nothing. Okay, I have looked everywhere. I've only been doing this for 5 minutes. I can't find my prompts, so I had to go to the computer and write them out. So there we go. I don't know where they are. It just amazes me how I lose things within 30 seconds of using them. There's nowhere for them to go. Anyway, on with the show. Let's not worry about that. Okay, so where's my bubbles? I'm losing it. I moved everything to look for everything, and now I can't find anything. Oh, here we go. What's this? Okay, well, these are the pieces we started with. All right, let's go. Goodness. Wow. And this was the clock that I'm not sure. So we're thinking of having that. That's what we're up to. Oh my goodness. So we've got those. The next item I want to use is leaf or leaves. I have this. I have this. I like this girl. And she was just in my basket. I don't know why I cut her. Oh, yeah, swing. Did we do something with the swing? I don't know. Anyway, she was cut out a while ago from Daphne's Diary. These are also from Daphne's Diary, but I think they're a different magazine, a different one. These are like plastic, and this is like papery. But they're both from. I'm pretty sure they're both from Daphne's Diary. So anyway, I thought those. So I've got lots of leaves. Not sure I like the butterfly, but we shall see. Oh, I need to ink those. Okay, that's going to be a bit tricky-ish. What we're going to do is do this and put these on here, and then use a brush, because trying to ink around those individually could be tricky. Let's what's going on here? Let's cut that off. A bit less to deal with. All right, so we are going to just try to get to the edges. Oh, it might even go over the whole thing, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It just, yeah, it should collect on the edge more than the rest of the image. Yeah, it's way quicker than trying to ink all these out individually. Just give them a little bit of an outline. And I don't want to use my usual method that I've been using. Take the Copic pen or whatever, because it just doesn't suit it. So yep, that's totally fine. And then these ones might be a bit trickier. All right, I'll come back when I've done all those leaves. Okay, so we have our clock and we have these leaves. So these leaves are sort of like going to drape around this here. We're having the clock. Let's have the clock upside down just for interest. And these leaves drape around here. And so this looks like it's swinging from the leaves. That's the general concept. It's fiddly. But yeah, she's just kind of like swinging in the mountains, kind of. Her face doesn't really show up, does it? Might we just go over it? Might just go over a little bit just to highlight. This pencil's broken. Okay, I just want to give her a little bit. There we go. Don't know if you can see it or not. Anyway, that's what we've got. So here we are. We have this clock, which is kind of like symbolizing the sun up in the sky, holding the leaves. And she's swinging in the sun, something like that. We had to make that a bit smaller, I think. We shall see. I don't think that one went with it. So I liked this. Obviously, it's probably from the same magazine. It might even be from this picture here. I may use it down in the corner here. Maybe I'll fussy cut that flower out and have that coming up here. Okay, back in a sec. Okay, so I've cut that flower out to come in the corner here, and so we'll just have it like that. I took the butterfly off. I wasn't liking it because it was orange. There's some extra leaves there I can use if I need them. Okay, I'll just put the butterfly in the basket. Never might turn up in the future. My prompts haven't turned up, so that'll be interesting. Okay, so that's that part. So we haven't got the long ears yet. M, mountains, mail. We haven't got something in the mail. I got all this washi tape in the mail, so I wasn't sure if I could use some of that. Could use some of the flowers, but I think that'll look strange with this one. What have we got here? Bikes, birds, no. Got a whole pile. So I've got two maps. So something that starts with M, we might use map, I think. And then there's vintage writing. Well, this pink's pretty, but I'm not sure that it matches colour-wise. But I'm not sure the subjects are very... Oh, it's got moose on that one. Yeah. Let's cut that moose out. Chocolate. I wanted to have chocolate mousse. That was one of my... I write a list of things that I fancy. The beginning where things that come to mind, and chocolate mousse was one. So this washi tape came in the mail just the other day. Let's just stick it there for now. No, they're all kind of like the city and birds. Well, actually, I wouldn't mind a bird in the trees. I think this blue one. Okay, so they're what came in the mail. Maybe we won't use map then. I might push those out of the way. I don't think we're using this clock. And then our piece de resistance, an animal with long ears that I've been wanting to use for weeks. As soon as I saw this, I thought I have to have it. Ta-da! Look, isn't he cute? I love him. So he's going here. He's standing guard on the bubbles. I'm thinking on the bubbles. Can't quite see it. We're going to have to lift the page up a bit. Get the lighting. So that's it. I think I need to glue it down. I'll be back when I've glued them down. Okay, so I've actually stuck a couple of the birds, cut them out because I didn't want the square washi tape look. And I've got one more bird. Where is it? Yeah, I cut one more bird to go in the trees with her. Sort of fussy cut it out. So now we're going to have, well, let's see where the swing goes. Like that. Then we want to try and put these around it. Might get rid of this leaf. So we can see the flower and the birds. Yeah, I like that where that is. So we need to put this one down first. Yeah, this is going to take a while. I'll be back in a moment. I've got this area done. I'm just going to stick this little bird up in these trees. And got another piece floating around too. Might just put that in there as well. Not exactly how this washi tape's meant to be, but it's got pictures of the Eiffel Tower and other extraneous sort of buildings in the back collaged into it. So just want the birds. I didn't want to stick actual bird pictures. Well, I never thought about it. I needed to use the washi, so I thought I was going to use the flower one, but I like the bird one better. It's more sensible. Yeah, and maybe one on this side, or maybe one up high. So you get bits of washi stuck everywhere. And as I talk on the video, Cadbury's like, "You talking to me?" You might hear his tail wag sometimes when I'm talking. He's getting used to it. Yeah, it's gone back to sleep. So we've got one on that side. Let's balance it up. Let's have one down here. Oh well, they're the same birds. There's not much I can do about that. There's only so many. Anyway, you get the same birds. When you get parrots, you always get more than one parrot. Okay, so I've started to sort of fussy cut that a little bit. Try and disguise where that finishes. So it's going to go like that. And then I just thought all these leftover leaves I could use down that side, so we'll need to put this on first. You know, like that kind of thing. So we'll just put the put this on. Don't know where I'm going to. Oh, maybe I need to make a tuck spot for this, for the thing when I find it. So let's have a look and see how big they are. I need one like this one. Well, I actually had cut it down, so it's a lot smaller than that. So we need that size. Lock that in. Well, let's do it this way. So we need the glue to go there and there. And we'll need folded in half. We'll need a little bit poking out. And that's, we'll need a bit more than that. We'll have the glue there. That's what we're going to do. Probably should use art glitter glue, but I'm going to use this in case I have to move it. Okay, where's the other one? Let's pretend this is it. Then I could use this, I might have to if I can't find the other one. Because to print out another one, I have to print out the whole page. I'm not doing that, so this might be the one. We'll see. Let's put that back where it belongs. Where does it belong? 45 in here. There we go. All right, let's get the carrot. Let's get the rabbit down. I should have used the bigger one. Could take a while. Oh no, he wants to show some bubbles. What am I doing? Like that. But we may have to put the leaves slightly underneath, so let's not glue that yet. Right, so we've got this leaf. Have a look and see if there's any more. Might have that poking out like that. Maybe we can use this one up here. Up going there, and that one going here. Although it looks very natural, I don't think it does. It's kind of going the wrong direction, isn't it? Let's use this one. Well, I don't suppose there's any more of that, is there? I don't think so. It's this. Nope. Went to the bin to see if there's any more bits of this, and that's where it was. It got scooped up with the you might have seen it. It got scooped up with the rubbish. Well, sometimes I have gone back to the bin to have a look. But yeah, I didn't think of that until now. I remember cutting all those pieces, the bubbles, and I threw away all the white edges. God. Yeah, no wonder I couldn't find it. Okay. This is the comedy of errors. Yikes. I also pushed it in too far. Goodness. Okay, so this one's going to go in there. It's smaller. Shouldn't get stuck. I think it's got to fold. It'll be hard to get out. Anyway, I found it. It's safe now. It won't get thrown away. And I haven't got any more of these leaves, so I just try to make it look as natural as possible. Put that one off. As natural as possible. Bit of a joke, isn't it? I mean, It's leaves dangling from a mountain of an upside down clock. It's natural, isn't it? Normal. Oh goodness. Okay, let's that one there. That one there, and then maybe just a little one to tail off at the end. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. All right, let's stick that down then. All right, last bit, and put that underneath. Okay. Yay. Right, I think we might have to use art glitter glue. So, do we think we need to go around it with the pencil? Oh, picked out the right one, 4B. Might go for 2B. 2B or not 2B. I don't want it too dark. 2B gone. Last time it was there. It is. Alright, let's just go with the 2B. It's a little bit less heavy. Alright, I'm going to just shade around the outside of the pieces just to give them a little bit of a shadow. It just gives them, it makes them look more, I don't know, part of the page. I mean, even just that little bit that I've done, I think looks better than the rest of the clock. So I'll be back. You don't need to see me do all that. I'm just going to shade all around the outside. And then, because these are water activated, Aquarelle Graphite by Faber-Castell. This one's, I'm going to use the 2B. And then activate with water, and then we're done. So, be back in a moment. Okay, I think we're done. So, this is CW Planner number 46. And we needed an animal with long ears. So we have a beautiful bunny rabbit, which is the girl's bunny rabbit. She has the bunny at home. And something that starts with M is the mountains in the background. Our little girl had just watched, what's it called? Oh God, that movie, Mountains. Oh, I watched it in this, apparently I watched it in the 60s. The Sound of Music. I had to Google it. I don't know why. Sometimes it just won't come out of your head when you know it's there. So she's just seen the movie The Sound of Music, and she's thinking about mountains. So she's swinging on a swing with her eyes closed. And I don't know if you ever did this, but I used to sit on the swing with my eyes closed and just dream of faraway places. So she's imagining she's up in the mountains and the big trees. I don't think they had leaves like this, but anyway, she's swinging and imagining that she's swinging in the trees. Maybe she's thinking of Tarzan. No, little girls don't think of Tarzan. Sound of Music fits the little girl better. And something that came in the mail, we have our little bits of washi tape that arrived just a couple of days ago. So I put the birds in the trees, and obviously we've got the leaf or leaves, lots of them. And bubbles. We have the bunny rabbit is floating on his pile of bubbles. That's how come he's up in the middle of the air like that. And the bonus is a watch or a clock, so we have an upside down, backwards, weird kind of clock. And it reminds me a little bit of Alice in Wonderland too, where, you know, she might have watched Alice in Wonderland and wonder if her rabbit's going to grow as big as the one in Alice in Wonderland. I used to love, you know, imaginary stories, and then imagine being part of the story. So there we go. I think that's it. I managed to get it all in. I found my piece. I was very pleased about it's going to disappear. But that's okay. We'll just have to dig it out if we need it. Look out for a giveaway. After this video, this afternoon, I'm going to be organising a giveaway video. I'll probably put it up separately. I'm going to do this giveaway for the whole of the month of November, so it'll be like a November giveaway, and you'll be able to enter from any of the videos that I post in November. So I'm going to write a long list of the comments. Anyway, I'll explain it all in the giveaway video, but just look for that on my channel, and you'll find the details and how to enter, and also what the prizes are. You'll need to go there to check that out. I haven't organised the prizes yet. That's the next project. I had a list of things I had to do in the right order because of commitments. I wanted to do my Thrifty Thursday, and I wanted to do the Cherie and Susan's Crafty collab on Friday, and I need to do the Margarete Miller and make sure that that's ready and done before I could even think about doing the giveaway. So, and also the Lotta Journal. So part 2 of the Lotta Journal will be hopefully in the next day or two as well. So I've been pretty busy, I have to say. The only thing I've done lately is video edit and take the dog for a walk. So I'm heading out for a few hours break, and then I'll be back to do the giveaway video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.